Hey guys, Seth here
Lance.
with the No Hype Zone.
That's right.
We can call this officially, unofficially, episode 40.
Episode
if you guys
40.
want.
Who's number 40? Come on, you know 40. Rain Man.
Rain Man? Nope.
When I do this, when I do slam dunks like this, and I do...
Sean Kemp!
Yeah.
I got
Sean
you. Wow. I had to go deep into the filing cabinet right there
Yeah.
of my NBA knowledge. Holy cow, I can't believe I got that.
Mr. 40. Yeah, he's sweet, he's sweet.
Yeah. Well, we want to talk real quick. We've got NFL power rankings.
Yeah,
We've got some
college.
We've got some realism to talk about. To be a realist, we've got a little bit of college.
A little poke in here and there.
It's not poking. It's being. There's a difference between being a hater and being a realist, and we're gonna break that down for you as simply as we can. All right.
All right, so if you're a Cowboys fan and if you're a Browns fan, you need to stay tuned.
Okay.
No,
All
we're
right,
going
all
to
right.
them
You're,
yet.
you're giving a teaser.
But I'm teasing.
Little teaser. Okay.
I'm telling you because it's time for y'all to get a little real out there. So,
All right.
Just FYI. So we're gonna go into the power rankings. You know, you have your overreaction Mondays, and this is like tell it like it is Tuesday. T-I-is Tuesday. That's my just make up.
But we gotta have you move a little closer to me because you're way in the corner.
I don't actually want my identity to count because when we start talking about the Cowboys and the Browns, I don't want people to, like throwing stuff at the camera.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to go into the power rankings really quick. It's a heck of a weekend. Sports weekend is always good. I love the fall. This is the beauty about the fall. You got sports all around from the pros, college to everything. You got NBA season starting, NHL, all that stuff going. But we're going to stick strictly to NFL, give you a quick little 20-minute show. Power rankings, number one team. According to ESPN, the four-letter network, New England Patriots is the number one team. Power ranking 6-0. They was ranked number one last week. They back at number one again. Hype or no hype?
So I could almost do this. This is very similar to college in a sense of you're kind of based on reputation alone. So they got Frisco at number two. I can make an argument for Frisco to be at number one because they're more of a complete team, whereas New England on offense are kind of lackluster a little bit this year. Very strong on defense, but offensively they're just getting by just enough to win games, which is great, which is the New England way. They always find a way.
Yeah.
So I can almost say, I can make the argument that, hey, the Niners are a more complete team than the Patriots and put them at number one, if I wanted to. So can you.
Well, their biggest weakness on offense is their running game with New England.
Yeah.
And just like you said, the defense is elevated, so which brings them back to medium.
Yeah.
Because, normally the Patriots are always operating around this area. So if the defense is down, the offense goes up. If
Yeah.
the offense is down, then the defense goes up. So right now you got the running game that definitely needs to be shored up. However, the Patriot way is always to find a way to get a win.
Yep.
So I'm not really worried about them. My hype on
Right.
them is that they are definitely the number one team. Of course, you can make a great argument about Jimmy and the 49ers and what they're doing. But as far as I'm concerned, right now, the Patriots have earned the right to be the number one teams. And that's hype. No hype. Patriots, I don't see anybody knocking them down.
Right.
Even if they go up against the
I agree.
49ers, I believe Jimmy is probably going to have some flashbacks of that little brother, big brother type of mentality where he understands the Patriots is the ones that let him go. And I don't think he has it in him to be cutthroat and just knock them out. I think that he'll probably fold up under them, but turn out to be the Hulk versus other teams.
Yeah.
So that's my hype, no hype on that. New Orleans Saints, they got them number two. They was ranked number two last week.
Here it says number 5. You could almost say I put them up there based on. I could put them at number 3,
Okay.
or even number 4, because I got to put Seattle's just like is doing it.
Yes, Seattle is.
Seattle at
Find a
3.
way.
You could put New Orleans at 4. Teddy Bridgewater is doing a great job. Because you think, oh, hey, it's Drew Brees, what makes that team kind of go? Well, I'm going to say this, and you can, hit me if you want, but they got a really good system going on over there. Is Drew Brees a system quarterback? I'm going to say no, but a little bit yes. He gets the ball downfield. They got great receivers, but if you have a guy like Teddy Bridgewater, who was a starter in the league for Minnesota for a while, doing a great job managing and servicing that position while Drew Brees is gone. So great job for the New Orleans Saints for staying at 5-1.
My thing is this: when you talk about systems, and again, hype wise, I see Drew Brees as more like a Tom Brady type. The system is great, but then you also have a great quarterback that elevates you. So I don't see you winning a Super Bowl with Teddy Bridgewater.
I agree.
I see you winning a Super Bowl with Drew Brees.
Yes.
But that system is so good and so efficient that a player like a Teddy Bridgewater, I don't think you could take a player that has less talent than Teddy Bridgewater to make that operate. But a player with that type of talent can keep the boat afloat. So if you was to put in somebody like, say, Eli Manning right now. Eli Manning, I don't think has the talent to be able to keep that going.
Agreed.
But Teddy can do it. So my thing is, hype wise, I don't see them. I don't think they're a number 2 team. No hype. They have been performing on another level. Defense has been outstanding. Offense has been pretty consistent. Without Drew Brees, it's just hard to get him that number 2 ranking without Drew Brees as the head guy. So no hype. Hype-wise, they're not number 2. No hype, they are ranked number 2. So, all right, number 3. We got them boys, them 49ers. 49ers according to this poll right here.
Well, we could say that's the hype poll. We're the no hype poll.
Okay, so the no hype poll. The no hype poll, you heard that here. So we got all these.
We got our own power rankings, man, right? These are our power rankings.
Right, so the hype and no hype poll. So the no hype poll and the hype poll is San Francisco 49ers. Their biggest weakness, I'm going to start this off. Their biggest weakness is red zone efficiency, but they're able to score a lot of points with the field goals and just getting down there. So they're going to find a way to make something happen out of each possession. Defense has been pretty good. I like that boy Coleman coming over from Atlanta. I was always a big fan of him. Even though Freeman is balling out of control for the Falcons, I always thought that 1-2 punch of Freeman and Coleman was a dynamic duel as running backs, which helped out Julio Jones. And as you can see now, Atlanta is suffering offensively.
Big time. They're like 1 in 5, man.
Right. So you take a player like Coleman, who's not the number 1 back, but he's a glue guy that can keep the pressure off everybody else. Atlanta is able to flourish. But you take him out, even though you had to make a choice between if I'm paying him or if I'm paying Freeman. You take him out, you put him in the 49ers. You just got through talking about a system. You got a good system over there with Kyle Shanahan. You got a good quarterback over there with Garoppolo. You got a defense that's led by a rookie, your boy from Ohio State, Bosa doing his thing. So with that being said, no hype-wise, I think that 49ers is the number 2 team in the league right now. Hype-wise, I think the 49ers is the number 2 team in the league.
And I just want to say about the Niners, I'm not trying to be right, but I'm trying to pick or make the right decision. I called the Niners to, I think, win or be really high up in the NFC West. Where I was like, oh no, man, they're going to suck this year.
Me?
So
I said it.
Just based on, but I made some other wrong picks too. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I own that. The 49ers, I didn't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo. I didn't believe in the 49ers.
And a lot of people didn't.
And I'm still having a hard time believing that. I'm not going to be stupid and say, okay, I'm looking at what they're doing and they're not a good team. I'm not going to do that. They are a good team. Right. It's just hard for me inside to, I guess I would like to say, have the faith that they can keep doing this consistently.
Yep.
So, number 4 ranking, hype, no hype, Seattle. Give me
I got Seattle in my 3rd slot, actually. That's my no hype. They're just 1 loss away from being like the number 1 team. They're very complete. Russell has not thrown a pick this whole season.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And they just find a way to win, man. He's a great, and like out of the pocket, his stats out of the pocket are ridiculous. When he's on the run, ridiculous. He's just doing his thing. Just watch him play. They're a beautiful thing to watch.
Okay. So my thing, no hype. They definitely, with them picking up Jadeveon Clowney, I figure that their defense is going to step up a little higher, and that's actually one of the weakest part of their games right now. I see Russell Wilson carrying the team again, and I don't know how that's going to pan out in the playoffs. So again, they are to me. I don't see them as a number 4 team. I see them as a number 6, number 7 team. Because they're not as complete.
Differ.
Yeah, they're not as complete, but they are a good team.
Yeah.
They're a consistent team. I know George is probably throwing something at the TV right now. We say that because he's a big Seahawks fan. But Russell Wilson is who you think he is every year, no matter what the expectations that's placed on him. He finds a way to meet those expectations or either go above those expectations. He's an awesome quarterback. I still have my trust issues with Pete Carroll. I still don't trust him to save my life when the game is on the line. And there's a couple of points that he has to get. For some reason, I think that he just and does something like, I don't want to say like the Dodgers wet the bed, but he finds a way to wet the bed when it counts the most.
Self-burn.
Yeah, it's a self-burn. Gasoline all over. So anyway, So hype, no hype. Hype wise, I don't see them as a number 4 team. No hype. They rank number 4, and they are a potential threat to anybody who underestimate underestimate them going into Sunday. So the number 5 team. Number 5 team. Here we go. Let me pull this up.
Packers.
There's the Packers number 5. Number 5 is those Packers. Crazy. The bad man named Aaron Rodgers, how Stephen A. Smith would say that.
Packers got gifted one yesterday, apparently.
You give Aaron Rodgers the ball with 2 seconds left on the clock. I don't care, and I know that wasn't the actual time. It was more time than Aaron Rodgers is a magician. I mean, it's just one of them things. Yeah, they can get gifted. Things always go their way, but somehow he finds a way to win. And this team has been surprisingly awesome. Their first game of the season when they beat the Bears, Rodgers was running around talking about, we got a defense. I knew something was up then, but I didn't think I could hold up week to week to week to week. And every week with LaFleur, they have been able to find a way. Notice how I said that, LaFleur.
You actually got a name right, guys.
A broken clock is right twice a day, so I'm just telling you. With that being said, hype-wise, the Packers is every bit of this number 5 team because of who their quarterback is, and I believe that he can turn a mountain out of a molehill. He's one of those dudes. He has that skill. So hype wise, they are definitely number 5. No hype wise, I'm putting Kansas City Chiefs over them. I don't care about
the 2 losses.
Yeah,
almost 3.
I'm still saying Kansas City Chiefs is better.
Woo! With the defense is like bottom in the league in defense.
Yeah.
Here's a stat for you. Speaking of Kansas City, real quick, if we're gonna jump to them, they averaged 32 minutes of offensive possession. They had 22 minutes the last 2 games, and their defense just can't stop anything. So unless they fix those holes in defense, there's only so much Mahomes can do. They can't stop anybody. They got to score, 35 points a game to keep it up.
Yeah, and that's a typical Andy Reid's team. He always have, even back to the days of the Eagles. I mean, he had a few players on there, but the offense was always dominant. And I just like Mahomes, and I like that offensive, we heel back. I kind of think that they're going to be back to where they are. They just hit the road. They hit a bump in the road these past 2 games, and I blame that a lot on Mahomes' ankle. I always believe in synergy, and when something ain't right, something ain't right. And although he's still producing and he's throwing them balls, he still got his touchdown passes there. I still don't think that he's 100%. And when you got a little chink in the armor, you're able to penetrate and just beat up on them. So they taking their bumps right now.
Yeah.
So. Go ahead. You introduce number 6.
Is that the Chiefs?
That's the Green Bay.
The Chiefs are 6?
Yeah,
okay.
Chiefs number 6.
Who they got at 7? Who do they got at 7?
Well, the Chiefs are 6 right now.
Let's talk about them.
Okay, so they run defense.
Houston Texans?
Texas. That's a good time to talk about 7.
I think we're falling back in love with Deshaun Watson.
Of course.
He's now not been sacked in the last 2 games after going sacked 68 times last year, which is the most in the league, so they're fixing that offensive line, which is good. Would you look at that? Once you fix an offensive line, you have a quarterback that can actually do something. Think about that, the other 31 teams in the NFL. So good for them. I would put Houston up there. I like the number 7, hype and no hype. I have to agree with that.
I would say Deshaun Watson, as Dabo Swinney would call him a Michael Jordan quarterback. He called him a Michael Jordan type quarterback. Yeah. He's very impressive. I don't see him. He's not better than Patrick Mahomes to me, but he's very efficient. He can do a lot. I like O'Brien as the coach. I like just the whole team as a whole. So hype, no hype. I see them being ranked where they are, which is 7, and I just go with that. Number 8. Woo! Here you go. Can you handle this?
All right, so let's go with number 9.
No, let's go with number 8. We're gonna go with number 8. We'll go with number 8. Number 8 is those. Boy, I love looking. I'm trying to think of something else other than the S, because other than the boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
Just real quick, we're going to sum it up. They're just good enough to break your heart. Great defense, no offense. They say defense wins championships, but then if you have literally no offense, nothing's going to happen. So, yeah, we might make the playoffs, but then again, because the division is so weak on a wild card, but then losing the first round of playoffs. That's hype and no hype.
I was trying to get him going because I know he liked those Bills, but it didn't work. So, hey.
Realist.
I don't know what to say about the Bills. Hey, this is the product of growing up in Buffalo with 4 Super Bowl losses. You don't believe in nothing until they actually win something. So
right,
hey,
that should be the mantra for everybody.
Hey, Mom and Dad, I hope you guys enjoying Buffalo right now, and all you people, good people, because there's a lot of good people I know in Buffalo. I hope you guys win and continue this. Give y'all something to cheer for. So no negative. Baltimore, Brian is in Baltimore right now. They got
Baltimore at 9. This one has Baltimore at 13.
I got Baltimore.
But I'll tell you this: Baltimore's going to be up and down this year. I think, in my opinion, they're going to finish 8-8. I think I'm changing that from my original decision I had. I think we had at the beginning. I can't remember a long time ago. I have to go back to the tape or the episode of that. But
stat boys on that team.
Yeah, right. Lamar, just keep learning, man. Keep learning.
Yeah, he's a work in progress.
Yep.
So height, no height. At this point, the rankings don't really matter as long as you ain't in the top. When you ain't in the top 4 or 5 or 5 or 6, it don't really matter. But as far as I'm concerned, Baltimore is definitely an up-and-coming team. I totally got to agree with you. He definitely needs to work on his in the pocket passing a little bit more, against teams that actually matter, opposed to, showing off in front of Miami and showing off in front of weaker teams. Let's just get more consistent in the pass. Lamar, I like that combination of Mark Ingram being on the team. I think he brings a lot to that running game there. Defense needs to be a little bit more solid. Hey, go Baltimore. Next teams, I'm gonna give them all to you.
Let's just go top 10.
Yeah, all right, so let's start right here. So last one is Minnesota.
We got Minnesota. I'm almost gonna put. Hold on, we're gonna put Carolina.
I'm gonna
put Carolina right there.
You gonna put Carolina?
Look what they've been doing the last couple weeks.
But you said what Minnesota been doing. Minnesota been doing good. I think
Minnesota has had one good game. All the other good games have been like, whatever. Now Stephon Diggs finally wakes up. Now they have a passing game finally.
So are you saying this because you like Kyle Allen because you want to get rid of Cam?
No.
Okay.
No. It's the eyeball test, man. It has nothing to do with getting rid of Cam. It's like, oh, hey, look who's doing better in that system. Cam or Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kyle is doing better.
So, I think part of that is because, like you said before, is, not a lot of tape on him. But I think Kyle is making better decisions and not trying too hard. Essentially, and relying on not only just his talent, but like, hey, this is what the defense is giving me. I'm gonna try to take it instead of trying too hard to make it work.
Okay.
In my no hype.
I don't see them as a number 10 team. I'm gonna go with the rankings that I see here. I think because I talked so bad about Minnesota in the past, I see Minnesota coming back with a vengeance right now. I see that they're in sync. That you just said Stephon Diggs has woke up. Thin is playing ball. Cousins took offense to what they said. Now he's trying to play ball. The defense is there.
You like that? You like that?
The system is there. The coach is on point. His coach is consistent. It's just now I think that they're finally going to come out the starting blocks and going to run this race the right way. So I see Minnesota as number 10. Evan, I hope you're happy about that. And I'm saying this with no hype. I'm not saying this because of you. I just think that they've impressed me over the past couple of weeks to the point where I want to keep them in number 10.
I have Minnesota as my number 1 in the North.
In the North,
at the end of the season.
Well, the Bears totally wet the bed. So, all right, so we put that to bed. Yeah. So now let's talk about them Browns and them Cowboys because.
Okay, first off, Browns fans, you are like the luckiest. Think about this for a second. You are like the luckiest team in the league. Seriously, think about this. So, who's your division? Steelers, Colts, Ravens. Okay, let's talk about the Steelers. Big Ben out for the season. Ooh, the doors opened up for you guys to take over. 2, hey, the Ravens have a brand new quarterback at the helm. Hey, a guy who's trying to learn. Ooh, another door of opportunity opens up. Oh, hey, look, Andrew Luck retired before the season started. Wow, another opportunity for you guys to like slide up in there. And what are you doing with those opportunities?
Let me tell you what they do.
Nothing.
Oh, let me show you. They walk into the club with a loaded gun on their hip, and then the gun goes off and go, BAH! And they shoot themselves in the foot. I call that doing the Plexico. Shooting yourself in the foot. This is your division, Cleveland. Your quarterback is doing vacuum cleaning commercials and rug commercials and welcome home commercials in stadiums. Every 5 seconds, every time I turn around, there's another Baker Mayfield commercial, and they're not winning. And then when they do win, he's telling everybody to go, we can't say those things on the air.
But not only that, but like stop coming up with excuses. Just play.
Stop.
Execute like you're supposed to.
Stop it.
And you'll be fine.
Stop it.
Instead of making dumb mistakes, penalties. I think you guys are the most penalized team in the league right now. Bah! And a lot of mouths to feed. I talked about that last week. For any rational realist fan, this is exactly where I thought you would be when the season started.
I did.
But because, these crazy, overhyped Browns fans, who think, oh, hey, we got Odell Beckwith, Freddie Kitchens, hey, we're going to make this happen.
Thomas Landry and
so a little bit of schadenfreude is here. But to your Browns fans' credit, your last 8 games are really easy. So I hope you guys can get back on the hype train and do something with that.
I've been laughing at the Browns forever. And I really wanted them to have a good year, so I predicted them to have a great year. Actually, when we was on the radio, I said that they were going to lose about 4 games. I thought Baker was full of piss and vinegar, and he was going to come out focused.
He's just young. He's got so much moxie, but his self-awareness is almost zero, and he makes bad decisions.
I'm watching him throw the ball and his whip when he's coming out.
He's great.
But it's looking a little bit different. It ain't the same. His timing is off. It used to be a quick pass. Now it's mechanics. For some reason, I'm seeing the ball almost go behind his head, and I don't know if that's an effort to throw the ball harder, if he's lifting so much that it's messing with the angle of his tosses. But I don't want to say it's all on one person, but you can't say it's on Kitchens. You can't say it's on Baker, but it's the combination of them. Because them two kids are going. Kitchens called.
Odell's gonna start talking. Oh, I'm not getting my catches and whatnot. You guys were up 20-6.
Yeah.
26 on Cleveland. I want to hear the refs did this, this, that. No, just you lost a game, man. Just learn how to finish, execute and finish. Take this right here, zip shut. Get off of Twitter. Get away from the commercials. Study your playbook, do what you're supposed to do. You're a professional athlete, just all 53 guys on the team. Make it happen.
You just put them over your knee and gave them a spank.
Yeah.
You just did a ton.
Because they are who I thought they were. That's all I'm trying to say.
Come on back, Browns, Brent. Do something good.
Realist. I'm not hating. I'm being a realist. Just trying to put people, come down a notch,
So on them, the chances on them making the playoffs, hype, no hype.
They should make the playoffs. In that division, what I just said, no Big Ben, no Andrew Luck, brand new quarterback for the Ravens. That's easy.
Okay.
That should be an easy division. Look, the Steelers are 1-5.
So you could pretty much sleepwalk, moonwalk, sidestep, karaoke.
They are plexiglassing themselves, or as I forget, plexiglass. Who said that? Bah! I think Ray Lewis called them plexiglass.
He called them plexiglass.
Like 15 years ago.
I'm the one who did the plexico bird shooting yourself.
Right, but I'm saying I think like Ray Lewis called them plexiglass, or someone called them plexiglass, like his rookie season or something like that.
Very cool. So the next one. Them Cowboys.
I don't want to give them any more fuel than they don't deserve. Like, let's start talking about the Cowboys. Again, we are who you thought you were. Stop. The Cowboy hype machine is so ridiculous. Oh, 14-2. Like, yeah, man, we're so good. No, dude, be a realist. Go back to the tape. I think I said 8-8, 9-7. I'm going to stick to that.
Yeah, well, they're always consistent.
Because you can beat the crappy teams, like you spank Miami like everyone else does.
So you think they need to replace the coach? It's about time to get rid of Garrett. Because it's the same thing. It's the same train, same tempo, same speed, going to the same destination. It's the same results pretty much every year. Matter of fact, I don't even think Zeke is running the ball as good as efficient as he was before.
He's not, because he's on my fantasy squad, not doing all that good.
Yeah, Dak started off big time, and then the pressure hit him, and now he's making Jerry Jones look like he's a genius because he didn't do that contract extension. So at Cooper, he got
hurt. I think he's hurt.
I
he got hurt again on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, but still, it's like nobody's actually doing nothing, and you got a world-class offensive line.
But I think they're a little banged up too. I think their left tackle is hurt. I think.
So we're gonna say so. Yeah.
But you should still be able to execute and next man up.
So they different from Cleveland. Cleveland got all their horses, and Dallas don't.
Right.
But Cleveland is shooting themselves in the foot, where Dallas is trying to band-aid the situation and make something happen. This is their quarterback.
Yeah.
Is not playing up to snuff like most people.
And again, a little bit of Schadenfreude, joy at the expense of other people's misery was what that literally translates into.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's hard for me. I don't.
So the hype in me goes, Cowboy fans. The no hype in me says, execute. Just get it together.
My Schadenfreude is for all you Westbrook haters. Everybody else, I just kind of feel sorry for you. So I'm sorry, Dallas Cowboy fans and Cleveland Brown fans, and that's no hype. All right, so now I want to do a quick shout out really quick. If you guys have been watching the show, it's been one college team I've been talking about all year long. I'm not a college football guy. I'm not a heavy football guy, but when I do see something, I normally try to get on that bandwagon and call it out. And what's the team I've been talking about all year?
LSU?
LSU, y'all got it. That's it, exactly. Them boys have been exciting. Burrow, you've been correcting me every show because I even got his name right. I got his name right again. I said it again. But for all the other shows, I've been saying Bart, something, whatever. Anyway, those wide receivers are magnificent. Their defense is brutal. The coach is on his game. And that quarterback is cool, like Stuart Scott used to say, cool as the other side of the pillow. He was so freaking smooth, Burrow, and I was talking with Seth earlier, and he tends to believe that they should be the #1 team in the country. Now, my hype on that is, no hype, I don't believe it. Because the reason why I don't believe it is, the reason why I'm saying it, I'm not trying to be contradictory, I still believe one-on-one Alabama can beat LSU.
So if they played each other right now, you're saying Alabama would be favored.
Yeah.
That's another good way of looking at, rankings or whatnot, or how to rank people is if they were to head-to-head matchup at a neutral site, would be favored. Yeah. So that's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm going to put in my no hype, I'm going to put LSU at my #1 spot. We'll put Alabama at #2. I'm going to put Wisconsin at 3.
Yeah.
They have shut out 4 teams this year. Think about that for a second. 4 shutouts. Now, on the flip side of that, you can say, those shutouts were against like Bowling Green, Chandler High School, North Idaho, Dakota, Northwestern Academy Christian Tech.
High School was better than all the other teams you just named.
Yeah, so I want to put Wisconsin at 3. Oklahoma, you showed me something this weekend in the Red River rivalry. You showed me something. I want to put you guys at 4.
Okay.
We're going to put Ohio State at 5 because you guys haven't played anybody yet. You played Michigan State, who's supposed to have a good defense, but they have 0 offense. Michigan State lost to Wisconsin this past weekend, 0 points. So Michigan State has 0 offense, a decent, above average defense. So we'll put Ohio State at #5. We'll put Clemson at 6. Yeah, you blew out. I forgot who they played this weekend.
Little company of the poor.
Some no-name ACC squad. And then we'll put Penn State at 7. We'll put Notre Dame at 8. Florida at 9. Georgia at 10.
It don't matter once you get past 6.
10.
I like your top 10, but to me it don't matter once you past 6. So you relevant. You relevant right now. Alabama. You relevant. LSU. You relevant. Clemson at 6. You said.
I had Clemson at 6.
Clemson. Ohio State. You relevant. Wisconsin. You relevant. Who's the other team I'm missing out there? I had LSU. I had
LSU. Oklahoma.
So all you 6, you all that matter. I know that this is gonna upset a lot of Notre Dame guys, but you guys
they got upsetting is we're being no hype here.
All right, we're being no hype, but I'm just saying that Notre Dame fans believe that they have one of the tougher schedules and that they play everybody. I'm not saying this.
I know, but I'm trying to speak on that. That Notre Dame the rest of the way out literally plays nobody.
Okay.
They have Michigan is their only ranked team on the rest of their schedule. And Michigan is playing Penn State this weekend. They could very well lose to Penn State, which means that'll drop them even further down. And they're playing in Happy Valley, so who knows what's going to happen there. That could be a good game. But yeah, the rest of the way they play Stanford, Michigan, and they have like a whole bunch of nobodies on there.
So if LSU played Alabama, the beauty about those two going at it is no matter what, I still see both of those guys in the playoffs. I still see them in the bowl, regardless of who wins or loses.
We've got about a minute left here.
Yeah, so with that being said, with 60 seconds to go, thank you for the no hype zone. I'm going to leave it right there. We got all our points. We got all our power rankings in NFL, college.
It's like the guy in the glass.
We got 10, 15 seconds.
Got a minute left.
10 seconds. 15 seconds.
Yeah, keep watching your sports. Tell us what you think. Tell us how much we suck. Tell us how much you like it. All that good stuff.
We talk to y'all next week about the NBA and NFL.
NBA starts next week?
NBA starts on the 23rd.
Okay, 23rd. That's coming up pretty soon. All right, guys. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll see you on the flip side.
Boom. And that's no hype.